So guys, welcome to Kitisuru. Yaje? Anakaa smart bana. Look at these lovely trees here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's _Sande. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel, like, comment, and share the video. So today we are in a different place called Kitisuru. I had promised you to do a video about this area. I want to try and go deep inside the estates and see how they'll be able to show off or look like. It's our richest neighborhood in Nairobi, whereby the rich hide, you know. So it's a very silent area, as you can see. Looks like we're in the village somewhere. So there are plenty of trees around, very silent, and also there are many birds. You can see even some birds just moving around closer to me here. Very many birds here. Listen to the birds now. So whenever you see a lot of birds, that means the place is very healthy. You know, that's a sign of healthy ecosystem or environment. Many birds, many lovely trees like that Nandi flame there. So when the birds are very close to the road. So let's have a look at this place here called Kitisuru. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to the channel. We're heading to 4,000 subscribers. So for the frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this amazing YouTube channel. So as we try to explore these rich neighborhoods, you know, it shows us, we just want to try and find out how these people kind of live, how they are organized, how they make like the environment to be in a better way, you know, just like an outreach, like trying to figure out the best way they are doing things. So it's kind of an educative way, you know. Through this you're going to learn a lot and be able to learn a lot of things that maybe one day might end up doing things differently, you know. That's why we are trying to explore these areas, you know, just show you around how their lifestyle is, how they are doing things. It's not all about show off, but it's all about learning, because find that these guys here, they tend to be like kind of well organized. They do their things in a very different way. They are not doing things normally. That's why for me, I tend to show around where they live. So there's a small center here. It's like a market area, and there's a church on this other side, Catholic church in Kitisuru. So let's try and explore this area. We're gonna go down this way, then we come back, we'll use another route which I show that is going down that side. So we call it Kihara Road. We're in Kihara Road. That's the church, the Kitisuru church, on that end there, you know. So I just want us to go down this way. Some nice artifacts here, this other end. Some nice malls. The biggest, the church where the rich worship. So we're gonna go down this way, then we back on the other end. It's a very silent area, by the way. That's one thing that you need to know. Very silent, very calm. You know, the more the calm the area is, you know that it's not an area to joke around. You know, and they still have plenty of spaces. You can see like more land around. Then there are plenty some more trees around. It's kind of a more calm area compared to the other end that we were. There's a mugumo tree on that end. These two. These are ficus. This one and the other one there. Call them the ficus. Togni. The mugumo, the strangler fig. Growing here very well. This is the church premises. I hope so. Very big ficus here. Some Kazan is still growing. You know. I saw some developments on this other side recently, but that's too far. I don't think I'll go to that end. Just want to reach here, show you this nice mugumo tree, then head back to the other area there. Something about mugumo, there are some that grow in a full-grown tree, call them the strangler fig. But there are some that grows on their own. But when they grow on a grown tree, they grow very fast. That's the secret now behind it. If it grows on a full-grown tree, it grows very fast compared to when it grows on its own. That's the secret behind it. So if you grow it as a seedling, it takes too long to mature. But the one that has grown on a full-grown tree, it grows extra fast. Nice thumbnail on this end here. So today being on a Saturday, there's no church service here, but if you could have come here on let's say on Sundays, it's a very busy church here. Very busy church. So most of these guys who work here today, they are not working. They're kind of off duty because normally it's very busy around this area here. But as you can see today, kind of a holiday to them because there are less people around, so they're chilling. Also for them, they can relax and enjoy their holidays. See the school now. Kirawa Road School. So I want to go to the other side. I hope this nice a thumbnail here. So let me look on this other end. It's a very nice thumbnail. So I want to cross to go down that side so that I'm able to explore the lower part of the area. Let me see what the time. Time is 9:41. It's passing here. It's a very tricky road to cross. Tricky situation. Oh. Hi, this place has been built, man. Huh? So guys, welcome to Kitisuru. Kitisuru. You know, there's a meaning in that name. Kitisuru. Then the other vehicles are heading to Wangige. That road heads to Wangige. So welcome to Kitisuru. So I'll try to explain to you what that means. I love this. Look at the pathways, guys. You know, very nice pathways, very organized. The cabros, then how they mix it's brown, the normal one, and the other one. The colors are really looking out very well. So very silent area. Looks like a hilly and valleys. So let's explore this area for a little bit and enjoy. I was wondering why, you know, this area, I know there are no matatus on this route because there's some these roads that lead to the estates. They don't allow like vehicles around, like matatus, and they only allow personal vehicles and school buses. So on this road, there will be no matatus around here. Big, hey, I've never seen a bigger Nandi flame like this. Very massive, you know, very big. One of the biggest Nandi flame I've ever seen. Then on the side, there's a ficus that is growing on that side. The ficus is growing on it. Very big. So, welcome to Kitisuru. I'm really excited. I wanted to do this video for a very long time. Today I had a chance to just explore this area. I just want to go down and see where if we get lost. You know, let's find a way of getting lost in Kitisuru. You know, but we'll just go down this way. Then we see. We're gonna see some nice environments, nice buildings around. I'm gonna show you. And look at these lovely trees here. And a big Nandi flame. So there's something that you need to note. Whenever you see these bigger indigenous trees, that tells you something that some years back, this should be a forest. That's the sign that you get from that kind of things. Whenever you just see these big indigenous trees that are really massive, you know, very old, that tells you this place used to be a forest. So if you know, you know. So if you know, you know. I love how the way they have tried to just make sure that people who are using the footpath, they are keeping on their side. The other guys are the vehicles on this other end, so it becomes very safe for someone to walk here. Looks like one of the safest road to walk in Nairobi. Also, take note of the number of vehicles. There are less. There are not that many vehicles around, so less number of vehicles, then well organized roads. It gives a perfect place to do a walk. Then there's still wow. Woodpecker. Find a woodpecker here. Cardinal woodpecker. Ooh. There are many birds here. It has gone down there. It's a bird area, by the way. It's a very nice bird area. Okay, here comes the tinkerbird. The tinkerbird on this tree here. The tinkerbird. Kind of a bird area. Many birds. Look at that dry tree here. This is like an African seed tree. Let me see. I see some few more birds here. Okay. Another one here. These are Holabs, golden weaver. Maybe. So many birds here, plenty of birds. Let me see. I see some more birds. There's sunbirds on this loop here. The sunbirds. There's a variable and a variable sunbird. Plenty of birds here, especially on this dry log. As I told you earlier, where you see plenty of birds, then ecosystem is very clean. The environment is very clean. You know, many birds. The more the birds, the cleaner the environment. Look at the vehicles that are using this road. Classy. Yeah? So I was talking about how safe the road is, and I just want to elaborate on that. I think because of this kind of these ones here, they might protect you. If the vehicle comes, hits on it, then goes back to the main path. Look at these buildings, guys. Oh, massive, you know, massive, eh? Very beautiful. This looks like an estate that is coming up. Now we are into the houses now, you know. Very nice. They need to plant plenty of trees down here to prevent soil erosion. I think they are doing it. They have already planted some few. They put more trees, they have a very nice environment here. So this one is perfecto. Very perfect. And the bumps are big to slow you down. very big bumps. Yeah, man. Some more flowers here, very beautiful flowers. Huh? Like you can see this one here. So very nice looking flowers. Very nice one. Some more flowers here. Hey, very beautiful. It's a river here. Which river is it? Habari zenu? Nzuri. Na mnafanya kazi nzuri.
Asante.
It's like flowers. So the good thing about these roads, the flowers, they tend to kind of make the road look more beautiful, you know, to beautify the environment. The more the roads, the more beautiful it is. More flowers, cactus. Gongangari. So still going, gonna go till that corner there. We're gonna come back. So this place seems to be a very big area. Then they still have plenty of lands here to buy. You can see how that area is full of land for you to come and own here. See all that's bushes, all those are bushes here. So kiti in Swahili means a chair. So Kitisuru. So kiti means a chair. So the word Kitisuru, kind of a chair that is in somewhere. So that's what I'm trying to figure out and how to elaborate that name. Kiti, that's a chair. Suru, I don't know what that suru means, but now kiti is a kind of a chair. Okay. So that's how we might call it if you want. It's a very unique name. Very unique name here. This place is still under development, still plenty of spaces to develop. I know that most of people who work here, they just work on these flowers. And, you know, they might have an advantage just taking care of the flowers. Like flowers here. What you might be told, no, this is not their land, it's just kind of a road reserve or someone's land. But now, for it not to be like destroyed by, like grabbed, to do some flowers around there, the land are safe. So those guys, they work here, they earn some money from it, but now they take care of your land. That's a very smart move, by the way, because you know, if you don't do that, people will come and grab and build there. But when there's flowers, it means that they assume the owner is really using the land. But the real case, that's not the owner, just someone who has been given a chance to use it. So this road seems to be having an endless road. It's like an endless road. So we'll have to reach at the junction there and turn back. Let's go to there's a junction there, then we turn back. So Wangige is on this side. Wangige. That's where these vehicles are heading to. Very big jacaranda trees, very massive. You can see very big jacaranda trees here. And then I've told you, the bigger the trees, the signs of a forest. So if you know, you know. This is a house dung. The houses on this look sometimes. Then the place is very clean by day, very clean. So you see, where the rich live, they tend to use to maximize the use of, to minimize the use of single-use plastics, you know. So it becomes very clean. This is the plastic that I've seen from that. Look, all the walk, I've only seen like 2 of the plastics here. So they're taking care of the environment. That's very good, you know, because if you don't take care of the environment, no one is gonna come and take care on your behalf. So the one just figure out on how to make it more clean, more serene, you know. The way you can do it, 1, by controlling litter. 2, by minimizing the one-use plastics, the single-use plastics. Those are the major problem now, because they don't biodegrade. So let me show you something. So they take a lot of time to biodegrade. So just control them, the one-use plastics. It's in a very big chunk of land here. It's massive. You can see on that side. From that end there, there's a river that is cutting down here. I see now more buildings on that other side there. Kind of buildings. So in the comment section, have you been to this place? And if you haven't, what have you learned so far about this area? To me, it's how clean it is, how silent it is, how organized, how well organized it is, you know. And the road, just amazing. Got the skies. So it might rain anytime it might rain. Maybe the next 2-3 hours. Most probably in the afternoon hours it will rain. So normally what usually happens in that is that during the rainy season, when you see that the sun is very hot during the day, very hot sun, that shows you that it might rain, you know. Very hot sun, that's an indication that it's raining very soon. It's apple fruits, very salty. I believe there are some guys who feed on them, but to me they are very salty. If you taste them, they are very salty, so I don't love them at all. So as I was saying, during the rainy season, when the sun is very hot, early morning hours, that will show you that it will rain in the afternoon. So it's kind of the sun kind of brings rains when it's very hot, because kind of indicate that the clouds are heating up, you know. So the hotter the sun, the clouds will melt and the rains will turn out later on. That's during the rainy season. But on the dry season, don't expect that to happen, because even if the sun is very hot, that means that the skies are not that they're less cloudy, so that means there will be no rains. That's how it works now on this case here. So now the skies are really kind of the clouds are collecting themselves up. So also this place is a very nice place to do a walk for just stretching around here. They move around here, so if you live around this place, you just have a very nice area to walk around. So you have an advantage, you know, compared to someone who's in a place that is less organized area, that is more of a crowded, noisy, you know. Then also there are more of hills here, the hills and valleys, so it gives you an easy way of moving around. So like down there is a small hill, then you're gonna a small valley, then you're gonna go up. That gives you a very best exercise to be done here. So let's continue, guys. Look at the vehicles that are passing here. Some more birds here. These are the sunbirds. Sunbirds. That is big. Nice buildings here, seems to be for sale, or it's kind of a one design. It's bungalows. I'm going uphill, you know. So many people prefer to go downhill than uphill. For me, uphill is easier than going downhill, because for the uphill, just go slowly by slowly, without putting more brakes. But when you're walking downhill, you need to insert brakes on your leg so that you don't kind of fall down. So to me, going uphill is more easier. Some aloe vera here, aloe veras. So I've explored the little part of Kitisuru. Haven't gone that deeper because it's a very big area. I've just seen some few developments coming up, but if you are careful, you can see on the edge, that's where the buildings are. So people tend to do this way. What they do, they plant trees around their homes so that their houses are not that visible. Keeping in mind, they don't build these tall houses. See? They build like these small bungalow houses. So when you erect plant a tree, just erect a wall, then you plant a tree along the wall. Now that means that no one can be able to see your houses. That's why all these areas is vast, covered by trees. But if you're careful, you can see some buildings behind the trees. It's a good thing, because that a house that is surrounded by trees tends to be more clean. The environment is clean when the house is surrounded by the trees. Then also, that house is in a very clean area, or a very serene place, because the trees are around it. That's what I've observed in Kitisuru. That being said, that means there's a church there. If you are having any construction that you want to plan, let's say to build a home, and I want to do some construction around here in your home, just try our best to come up with a way of incorporating trees with the buildings, trees with the buildings, so that have a very clean environment, you know. That's what I can just advise you. Look at this nice Nandi flame. See the flowers, the red ones there, called it the Nandi flame. It's the flowering season for them. Then you have this massive jacaranda trees here, very big. Let's look at the vehicles that are passing on this road. The small ones, for sure, they are Ubers, but the big ones, they are big machines, you know. You cannot own a land here and you need to be unable to drive such a big machine. So that's why you can see only big machines moving around here. And the road connectivity here is just amazing. So you come from this side, this way. When you reach here, you have an option of going down this way to join the Red Hill, or going this way to ABC. So the road connectivity here is just amazing, you know. It's a very nice road connectivity in this area. The drainage on the roads, perfect. Look at it, very clean. You might think they wipe it each and every day, but this junction here is a tricky way of turning around. You need to be very careful here when you're moving around this area. You might end up knocking yourself. So look at this nice drainage here, very nice. This is the junction that I'm saying is very tricky. You need to be very careful when moving around here, or else you might knock yourself. So let's go down to the Red Hill now. That's where we're gonna end the video, at the Red Hill side road. So welcome to Kitisuru. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have any question, just kindly ask in the comment section. Any observation about this area, kindly tell us. Anything interesting that you have seen, that you have learned, tell us in the comment section. Anything that looks like weird, also can tell us on the comment section. But it's a very nice place for all of you to just come and stroll around and see, because you never know, maybe one day you find yourself in this environment, living here. So you can't rule out anything. You cannot rule out anything. You might find yourself here one day. So let me cross to the other side very quickly. Also, it's a very nice place to ride a bike. You can see but now you need to be very energetic because of the hills and valleys. It's kind of a tough terrain for the bikers. Because I've seen another guy trying to climb that hill. It's not a joke, you know. So it's not a joke to ride a bike here. You need to be very masculine. But if you do plenty of exercise, you can be able to maneuver around by moving up and down. It becomes a little bit easier because of the hills and the valleys. You can see those guys there on the bike. They're trying to climb the hill. So look at the nice road, Red Hill Road here. That looks like Safara, you know. The vehicles going to the same direction. So welcome, guys. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. I've just shown you a little bit of Kitisuru. Now that word will never get out of my mouth wrongly. Kitisuru. So it was a nice adventure for me. I've learned a lot about how to take care of the environment, how to clean the environment, how to maintain the drainage. So thank you so much guys for watching, and let's meet in the next video. Goodbye.